Hello everybody, this is Sixen, and we're going to do a little Diablo 3 2.0, just a little farming run, running through the area at Cratered, seeing what can happen, get some XP, get some loot, and keep going on and playing through the new build that's happened since 2.0. I do play a Wizard, and I've had a great deal of fun since the changes. We're not playing anything any real specific. I've switched between specs. I go with whatever the mood hits me. But in this one, you'll find me playing a more survivability spec that I had found. I just wanted to see how it works. We're using a magic weapon with force weapon, familiar with arcane cannon, and we got pinpoint barrier on the energy shield, teleport with safe passage, electrocute with surge power, and then the frost orb version of arcane orb. Let's say we're here in area crater, and I love this area because it's got a ton of like one-shot mobs and me standing in a fire for some reason. There we go. Move. Go. Okay. So we got all these little scorpions. They die 1-2 hits, and you know, and maybe they don't always drop loot, but it's a great deal of fun to watch them explode. I've been really satisfied with the 2.0 changes. It's been a lot to do. Every build that I have done has worked to some degree or another, and which has made this just great. I'm like, I want to play lightning now, so I go play lightning. And of course there's better specs depending on your gear and better combinations, and you work on your synergies. But as long as you're adhering to synergies, you can get away with pretty much whatever you want. I would say one of my favorite specs to do right now is to actually play this Lord of the Lightning build. It's just all lightning attacks, lightning magic weapon, lightning hydra, you know, I'll try and generate critical strikes. I'll even do the lightning bind version of meteor to get that 8-second root and burn off the lightning meteor. Let's see, I'm just in a dead spot right now. I'm gonna walk towards the top. I found the area crater's pretty good. I mean, it's not a legendary farm. There's, you know, there's better things to do, just like cryptive agents and stuff like that. If you want to do the rinse and repeat runs, I don't find those to be the most amusing. To just keep constantly going and reloading, going and reloading, going and reloading. Sure, it's every now and then. It's not bad, but most of the time, I'm looking for experience and loot and just to do something a little different. And being allowed to go through and do multiple specs through multiple areas, it really works out well. Walking. Some of these dead ends turn into a bit of a walking simulator, but we'll keep on going. Not a huge fan of those worm creatures that pop out of the ground. Those can be annoying, especially if you don't have something to stun or freeze or delay them from going back underground, or you don't just one-shot them. They get really annoying chasing them all the damn time. I of course do. I'm a wizard. That's what we do. Here's a giant pack. Paragon 68. Not bad. I have not been playing much prior to the return of 2.0. I played, obviously, at release and for a while after release. Well, man, was that 2 years ago or something? That was a long time ago. But like most people, I felt the game was lacking something. Story. But there's sometimes you just want to blow up a ton of mobs. Maybe you get a little tired of PvP. You want to do something else somewhere else, and I've always found Diablo to be that answer to doing something other than PvP for a little bit. We're gonna check out some of the Paragon points. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing with the Paragon points. I'm just laying them down right now. I've got some in area damage, some in crit damage. I have 45, 50% depending if I'm using pinpoint barrier. Chance to crit as it is, so I figured dumping some into crit damage would be better at this point. Pick up my second charge of Nephilim. It's a happy fun time buff. You can get going, and not super descriptive. It says like you run faster and stuff shoots out. That sounds gross, but we're gonna continue on anyways. Just going into it. Yes, they can see you now with the scorpions. Ah, here we go. There's an elite Suizog. The discordant. It's full of discord. Typical wizard style. Shoot, 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 run, run, run. Shoot, 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 run, run, run. Unless you're playing melee wizard. And obviously that's not the plan. I don't typically play melee wizard now. I have a couple times. It can be kind of funny. Works real well inside the fire spec now. With the fire charge up, you get that built up with Arcane Dynamo, and you just keep going, generating ridiculous bonuses to drop down gigantic meteors for huge amounts of AoE damage. Let's see here. I am using a Thunder Fury. I have that and Azur's Wrath, depending on how I'm going. Right now, the Templar's using Azur's Wrath, and I'm using Thunder Fury. I often switch that the other way around, because it does have 19% bonus to cold. So when you want to throw out that Arcane Orb, you get just that little bit more. With a 5-time jump that debuffs attack speed and movement speed, does some damage on Thunder Fury, so it's fun. Plus, you know, who doesn't love Thunder Fury from back in the WoW days? A weapon too early in the game and too short-lived. It's probably why it's here in Diablo now. Gotta hit all those mines just because you can. They're like magnets. They draw you to them. You never get hit by them, but you must step on them. Go, go, go. More mines. Alright. There's a blue pack. Ballers, that's annoying. And Arcane Turret's my least favorite of all things. Seems like it should be so easily avoidable, yet so many times I get caught in the buzzsaw. It's particularly funny when I'm playing with the couple of friends that I have in my clan, and we're going through, and they both play melee classes. They are just always inside there, always getting ate up, and I'm always on the outside. Maybe gangling a little bit. Just a little bit. You think you know pain, Nephilim? That's what you really look for in concubines, is the ability to deal out pain. I think it works the opposite way. Demons are weird. Yeah, this new Frost version of Arcane Orb, it is just throwing out the buzzsaw. And I think that's gonna do it. I want to thank you for watching. There'll be more Diablo 3 videos coming, as well as a few other games. I do plan on playing Reaper of Souls, and I plan on leveling up a Crusader in Master difficulty to start with. Of course, taking full advantage of the resource pool that I have stocked up.